Welcome to Big Red Leads. I'm Big Red, getting you and your business back to the black. Today, I want to really just kind of go over a few things when it comes to your actual sales process. And one of the things to really avoid is the fluff questions. And what I'm speaking to my entrepreneurs who sell a higher ticket, or even if you have items that or products or even services that are quote unquote lower ticket or a little cheaper in price, understand. I want you to avoid a lot of this fluff because a lot of the sales, there's been several sales mentors and people that I've come across in my years of experience as far as when it comes to sales, who teach people who are on their way and trying to become sales professionals to lower their price. Why are they teaching this? I don't know. We're not talking about negotiations. We're talking about things that have a set price. So when it comes to someone who is referred to you, or someone who comes through, let's say, an ad that you might be running, whether it be Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, LinkedIn, there's several other social media platforms that people run ads on, but even YouTube. If they come through on an ad, understand they come and they're getting on a quote unquote consultation call or a session call. They already have interest. Okay, so that filter should be that funnel, whatever you're working with, that funnel that you have set up. They've already onboarded and you have some sense of what they do for as far as a business. Now, like I said, either they've been referred or they come through an ad. You already know that they are interested. If someone refers somebody from me for to us here at Big Red Leads, if they are referring this person, either this is a former client that referred this person, or it's a current client. So the interest is already there. And here's the thing, understand. I want you to really get this. This is very simple. A lot of times, a lot of sales professionals who actually teach sales, they go about it in some roundabout way. It's this simple. This person they already have interest. They have a problem. You've reached out and contacted. You guys either gotten on a call or whatnot, however you do your process, and your product or service provides a solution to their need. It's that simple. It's that simple. Now, getting through the process and actually going through the actual sales cycle itself, that's a whole nother conversation. That'd be a whole nother video. Now, how do you avoid the fluff? It's not how you're doing. It's not what's new, what's going on. No, it's basically like, okay, what are you here for? Why did you reach out to us today? Because this is a lot of new sales professionals or people who are stepping into the arena of sales. They are nervous about asking certain questions because they believe, don't know why, I know why, but they believe that they're not secure or certain when it comes to their sales process. They don't believe in the product, or they don't think that they're skilled enough yet to actually go through the entire process, close the deal, provide service for client, onboard them, all that. There's somewhere in that little grouping, those set points where this person is doubting themselves. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the fluff. Like, you're not here. Let's say I'm speaking to you. I have a service that I provide. My company, we provide this service. You have a need to get better at this. You have a problem that needs to be solved. Our product solves this problem. Where along in any circumstance, why would I lower the price? Especially if this is a higher ticket. And also understand, This is something that also gets lost in the sauce. If you're concerned or not certain in what you're doing, it's going to come through in the actual call itself. This is where mindset plays a point, and belief in what you're doing. I've never sold anything that I didn't purchase myself, nor did I not believe that it worked. Never. Not once. And I've had several sales jobs. I've had a few different businesses, but understand each one of those comes with the lessons that need to be learned to truly become a professional. I'm not lowering my price point. I'm not giving a discount, because what we do provides a direct need for your problem. It solves it. Now, like I said, with a lot of higher ticket items, especially if it's service based, understand there's going to be moments, and when you get good enough, and when I say good enough, to really get an understanding, that's why listening to your calls and recording your calls and because there are certain states that people call, like, you can't record the call. But if you're letting this person know up front, okay, this call will be recorded. The reason you're doing this is so that you can go back and listen to where you might have made a mistake. Now, let's say unless it's door-to-door sales, we're talking about a whole nother conversation. That's something later on down the road. Okay? I want you to understand that you are here to provide a service for this person, and you are here to help. What does discounting the price do? It provides some uncertainty in the space. Puts doubt in the prospect. It puts doubt in, well, why are you discounting this? Believe it or not, this is going through the prospect's mind. I have this service that we provide, solves your need. Here's the price. Will that be Visa, MasterCard, American Express? Sounds simple. It is simple. There's a lot of nuances in between, but understand this is a part of the deal. So, don't lower your price. Get right into it. Now, if this is a cold call, that process is obviously a little bit longer. And we're not necessarily talking about building rapport. Some people talk about building rapport. Building rapport honestly does not take that long. I used to sell a product, this is years ago. I was working for a company. This was a coaching service. And our sales calls would be an hour and 15 minutes. You don't need to be on the phone for an hour and 15 minutes with one person. Especially if we have a funnel of prospects coming through every single day. If your funnel's loaded up, this is one thing that you'll never run into. Having to take the money because you're in desperation. Because understand, not all money is good money. There are going to be some. It's going to happen to you if you're in sales for long enough period. There's going to be someone who gets onboarded who is either doesn't want to do the work or wants a refund. And I'm telling you right now, here at Big Red Leads, we don't offer refunds. There is no refund. And if we do give you a refund, understand we'll never do business with you ever again. And that's very rare. Very rare. So, like I said, avoid the fluff, get right to the need, and how you can solve that need or that problem for your prospect. Like I said, hope this message helps today. Let's get started. Like, I want you guys to really focus in, especially my entrepreneurs who sell multi-level ticket items. No discounting. Stop discounting. That's like taking shortcuts. There are no shortcuts in learning and mastering sales. Period. You got to actually go through the process and get better. Once you really start getting into it, understand you're going to, there's no one or two things that's going to lose a potential client in a sales call. Unless you're being an ass. Just be direct. Ask honest, upfront, direct questions. Let them know what you provide. Tell them the price. If they ask for the price, tell them the price. I've seen and heard and listened to some of my sales guys and gals avoid the price like it's a surprise or something. Don't do that. Here's another thing. Do you know what your number is? There's a video I did on that a while ago. Knowing what your number is. If you feel nervous about saying, "Oh, our program is $4,000, our program is $5,000, oh, this program is $10,000." If you're scared of the higher ticket items, that's your number, and that's some mindset work that we can do. We also provide that for sales professionals. So, like I said, I hope this message helps today. Love you all. Let's get to selling. Let's get to closing. This is Big Red Leads. Like, share, definitely subscribe to the channel. Talk to you guys later. Have a great one.